We're back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Doing some shopping. It is what it is. Might as well you do some extra shopping, you know what I mean? So we taking y'all on a journey. Yeah, you know I want that too. I'm gonna start do some random content anywhere because I realize it's all about content. Just make content. People just want to see something, some sort of video, something somewhere, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. It's like the weather just changed. This morning it was a little chilly, and now it's like the sun came out and it just got hot. So now I'm wearing the wrong stuff. It's crazy. But yeah. Let's see. We got Sean in the building. What's going on? Sean the Navigator. Limited Tag. Jake. Ed. Joyce. Is that Cheryl? NW. Wanda. Mr. Speak on it. Angel. Yeah, so doing a quick little shop real fast. And gonna head back home so I can continue this work and whatnot, do what I gotta do. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of news. I'm hearing that Sean Kingston is on the run and his mom is in trouble or something along them lines, man. There's a lot of news going on that I gotta cover. It's a lot of crazy stuff, man. Another P. Diddy victim came out. Man. Claiming that she was forced to do some things. Like, it's wild out here, bro. Yeah, man, it's another victim. Another victim came out again. I don't know, man. It's like Diddy out here wilding out with these women, bro. I mean, how you graping all these women and, you know, having all these scandals, bro? Like, if anything, what this teach is dirty, right? But what this is supposed to teach you, brothers, number one, is when you get money, right? Leave women alone. Like, seriously. Like, when you get your bread up, you just can't be out there wilding with women, having these freak parties and all sorts of crazy stuff with drugs. You can't be doing all of that stuff, man. Like, serious. Because all that's gonna do is just put you in a situation where you're gonna end up getting caught out there, and then people gonna be coming for you to take your money. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I'm just trying to keep the camera steady because I keep moving the camera. You know what everybody's actually waiting for? They waiting for a dude to come forward. They're waiting for a dude to come forward to say, yo, Diddy touched me in the studio. That's what they're waiting for right now. It's crazy, man. You're gonna see it. I guarantee you're gonna see a dude is gonna step forward and be like, yo, Diddy was whatchamacallit touching me in the studio while doing a mix. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, bro. Let me go find my wife, man. I don't even know where she is. But we live. I don't know where she at. Hope I don't get no copyright, because I ain't got no copyright with this music, bro. So, hey, to the copyright police, it ain't me. That ain't my music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where she at. I hate when this happens, man. Women are always getting lost in these damn stores, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Searching all over the place. I can't find her nowhere now. How many of you ever lost your woman in a store? What would you do? Search for her or just leave and go home? I say leave and go home, bro. For real. Because I don't got time to be searching all day, man. I mean, what would you do if you're in a supermarket and your wife is missing in the supermarket? This is a big store, bro. Like, I don't even know where she at. So I say I should leave, right? I don't know where she is now. Oh, there she go. She's having conversations. Let me see. She's having conversations and whatnot. She should be working. She's busy having conversations and whatnot. Somebody said, but Ringo, you should be working. I am. I'm making content. I'm working. I'm at work right now doing this content. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling them that you're lost and that I'm leaving. That's what I just told them. No, because I don't know my way around this place. I don't even like these type of stores. Hey, I don't own no copyright to this music, so don't give me no copyright, man. Seriously. YouTube. I don't know nothing about this music in the background. It's not mine. You know what I mean? So, hey, I know they playing the jams, but it's not my music. I hope it's not picking it up. And then again, the AI should know that you're in a store, that you're not intentionally blasting music that's not yours. I don't know, man. When you're doing these videos, people be looking at you weird. They be like, what is he doing talking to himself? Cookies. Like how I have the camera like this, they think I'm filming them and whatnot. Like, I don't know, man. I'm here talking to myself, man. I'm doing content, bro. Content strategy. You know what I mean? Everything is content, bro. Everything is content. And so everybody that's on social media, right? A lot of you that want to get into content creation, don't listen to none of these people on YouTube that's giving poor advice. Let me give you some advice right now. If you hear people talking about it's a waste of time being on social media, that's because they don't have no content. They don't even know what to talk about. Because social media is big business and everything is about content. People watch social media more than they watch TV because there's always something new and fresh, you know? And everything you do is content. So you just can't be like, well, I don't want to get into it because, you know, I can't dedicate no time to that. Yes, you can. You can make videos the day in your life, videos where you're just doing content talking about your day. So like how I'm just in the store just walking around, that's content. Believe it or not, there's somebody that's watching, somebody that's going to tune in. And before you know it, they just like seeing videos like that. They like seeing videos where you just kind of just talking about whatever, you know? Salute to everybody coming in, you know? It is what it is. It's getting hot outside. I had bought some power tools from Home Depot. Hedge trimmers, weed whackers. And there's one more tool I gotta get. I forgot which one it is, but I gotta get that too. Because with all these new rules I gotta follow, it's crazy, man. Those of you who are already following all of these rules, you know what I'm talking about with the HOA and all that mess. You got to be maintaining stuff and doing all sorts of stuff because neighbors be watching you and whatnot. New level, new devil, fam. Like, seriously. I ain't know it was like that, bro. I already told you, I'm coming from the hood, so, you know, the hood have different rules. You know what I mean? The hood have totally different rules, man. See, guys, when you're going on a date with a lady, you got to bring her to the banana aisle. When you bring her to the banana aisle, it says everything. I'm just giving you the truth, bro. Like, seriously. I know what I'm talking about. HOA, one of the biggest scams out there. That's what you're saying? Yeah, it is what it is. I just don't like it because it's like they trying to keep a tab on everything you do. You know what I mean? Like, they want to watch everything you do. Cause like I had got this whatchamacallit, PDF file and whatnot about what you can and what you're supposed to do and all this other mess. All this junk. I'm like, I don't get it, bro. It's crazy. I don't know if that sister tried to get into my live. She did that on the slick. Hey, this is some different footage, bro. Like, seriously. People probably like, yo, he filming me? Nah, you ain't worth filming. Why would you think I'm filming you? I'm waiting for somebody to actually say that. But like, look, nobody's filming you, bro. You damn scary. Like, I don't understand you, bro. Like, people be acting weird when they see people with cameras. Like, this whole store is flooded with cameras. They'll be watching me like I'm doing something wrong. I don't understand that. When they're being watched 24 hours a day by a damn camera in a store. Like, they bugging. It's like, it's crazy, bro. Where'd she go? Yeah, so I had made a topic and I was like, yo, where the women at? Where the black women at in North Carolina? And somebody came into the comments and was like, in the hood. That's crazy, bro. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody may have to correct me. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm blocking the camera. Okay. It depends on which part, I guess. Which part of North Carolina? You know what I mean? There's so many different parts. It's like, it's crazy. Somebody said not true. They at the club. Nah, I'm not gonna be at no damn club in North Carolina. I don't do that. I don't waste no time at no damn club. I'm talking about like where they at. Like they don't exercise. They don't do any sort of activities. Cause it's like in New York, right? People be wanting to come to New York because it's a lot of action. But to be honest with you, there's really nothing here. There's nothing in New York, bro. It's just a bunch of people that want to be seen. That's the only thing that's in New York. Like, for example, when people come to New York, first thing they do is they go to Times Square. And they walk around Times Square all day, wasting their money. That's all they do. They're not really doing no activities. So that's how I see it. It's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all not doing no activities. So when I say where the women at, I'm talking about, are they bike riding? You know what I mean? Are they jogging? Are they at the gym? Are they at the park walking their dog? Like, where are the parks? Where are the black women at? Like, I don't know. I have found one YouTube video with some woman. She was like, she's in Charlotte or something along those lines. That's what she said. But there's many different parts in North Carolina. You know what I mean? You got the parts that I've been around. We've been to Durham. Where else? Where are the parts we've been to? Huh? Kannapolis? I don't even know what you just said. Still didn't hear you. Kannapolis? She said something about Kannapolis. I don't know what that means. Kannapolis. Where are all the sisters at in Kannapolis? Matter of fact, what in the world? Let Let me see. Hold on a second. What is the area where they said is the hood? Henderson? What about that other one? There was another one that they said. I don't know, man. There's a couple of hoods in North Carolina. Wadesboro? Is that the hood? I don't know. God tell me. Because I don't know if people just saying that. You have to understand, sometimes they just say that type of stuff because they live in a better area. So they'll say Wadesboro or whatever is the hood. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I look at it like this. Every part got a bad area, the way I see it. It's just like how I was watching the video and they said in Raleigh, they said Raleigh's a good place to be. But there got to be some hoods over there too. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh, come to New York, there's no hoods. No, there's some. Listen, it doesn't matter where you are. You go Brooklyn, Manhattan, everywhere got a bad place. Everywhere. So I don't know. They wilding out with that, man. Nah, but the hood normally have all the women. All the women are normally in the hood. That's why you got to still love the hood, though, because that's where all the sisters be. Sad to say, but all the fine sisters are in the hood, bro. Sometimes you got to pull up over there. But, you know, if they're in a nice area, then you have to go over there. Well, you really can't say F the hood. I understand what you mean. But a lot of people live in the hood. I moved out the hood. Everybody got to start somewhere. So we can't really, if you're talking about hood life in terms of, you know, people wilding out and stuff like that, then yeah. But you still got to acknowledge where you came from. You know what I'm saying? You can't really crap on the people, because you got decent people that still live in the hood, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying, though. I just don't like the hood culture, you know? Let me put this here. Huh? Salmon? So, yeah, man. Let me see what y'all saying, man. The hood isn't always bad. The hood just means where a lot of blacks are. They only call it the hood because black people there. They don't call it that if it's a mixed community. They call it matter of fact, if it's an area where you have white folk, Asian, whatever the case is, they don't call it the hood. They call it a community. They call it a suburb. You know what I mean? They don't put these names on it. They don't do that type of stuff. So it is what it is, man. But one thing I notice about out there, man, you have to have transportation, man. That's one thing you better have. You can't go out there talking about, let's say you come from New York and you're used to public transportation or the way things is out here, it ain't gonna work. You gotta have some sort of transportation to be in Carolina. If not, you're done. You're gonna be stuck. You ain't gonna be able to move around nowhere. You know? Hey, YouTube, I don't own no copyrights, man, to this music. So, hey, it is what it is. I don't want no copyrights. So, yeah, man. So I guess all the southern women is down there in North Carolina, man. I don't know. Got a couple of millionaires that are down there too. We ran into one lady. Do you enjoy the fact that everything is more spacious out there? Yeah. It's just a different type of vibe, man. I wouldn't even listen. Based on what I'm seeing, based on what I know, it's a different way of life. Like the area where I'm at, um, it's too perfect, bro. It's like I'm not accustomed to that, but I am, if that makes sense. But the way I realize it, it's a certain kind of politics that's in them, man. People, being that it's a community, people watch you a lot, bro. Like it ain't like how it is in New York where people just kind of just mind their business and just do their own thing. In North Carolina, it's a little different because it's so quiet that you can hear a pin drop. No cap, bro. It is so quiet in the area where we moved to. You could drop a pin outside and hear it drop. That's how quiet it is. But the thing that I don't like about it in those areas is that people watch you too much, bro. They be mad nosy, man. Nosy. Because there's no action. So it's like the biggest action they see is you moving in. They be like, who that? Who that? Like I was looking at my Ring camera, monitoring on my phone, and I guess the kids know that my kids was outside playing. They came by the house looking for them. They came by the house looking for them, fam, to see if they could come outside. Like, it's crazy. You know? So I was like, whoa. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the kids playing and whatnot, but how they know how to pull up, bro? Because it's a small community. I don't even know how many houses is in that area. I'm not sure how many houses. I have to do the math and find out, but there's two entrances. But in an area like that, people are nosy. They're nosy, fam. And I'm pretty sure you got the bad apples. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you have people out there racist. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Not everybody's racist, but I'm pretty sure you got some folks out there that have issues, because it's like that everywhere, fam. I already know what it is. And I can see it a mile away. I just like to interact with different people. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? I don't do no type of nonsense like that. I more or less try to treat everybody the same. But you got some people out here that, you know, they'll have issues with you if you're a black man, especially if you live in that neighborhood. They're looking at you like, how the hell you here? You don't belong here. Because it's not cheap. I'll tell you that. You're going from New York, where most just mind their own business, to North Carolina, where everyone is nosy. Reminds me of when I was in high school, where freshman year, the bus I was assigned to was, how you describe it. See, the thing is, in North Carolina, it's quiet. That's why I like it over there. It's quiet. You can focus on whatever business you got, and you can get work done. Over here in New York, it's too noisy. Noisy. I cannot stand it, bro. It's too noisy, and you have a lot of people out here that don't want to do nothing with their life. You have a lot of people out here. That's why I don't hang with anybody. I just roll solo, because I'm focusing on work. Whereas everybody else, they want to hang out, they want to party, they want to go to a club, they want to drink, they want to smoke. I don't got no time for that. I don't got no time for that, man. You know? And a lot of the younger cats, they don't even want to work, bro. They don't even want to do anything with themselves. They just want to live with their mom and expect their mom and dad to take care of them. I don't know. That's how it is out here in New York, bro. Whereas the other nations, they get in the bag, they focusing on business, but people in the hood just want to sit down all day. I don't get that, bro. I can't live like that, man. And in New York, it's not a good place to raise kids. If you raise your kids in New York, they're going to be in the streets, period. They're going to be in the streets. They're going to be up to no good. They're going to be doing a lot of dirt. That's just the way it is, you know? But the community that I live at is ultra clean, ultra ultra clean. Talking about you could drop your sandwich on the floor and pick your sandwich up, bro. Like seriously. But again, there's politics to that. Everybody watching you to see if you gonna follow all the rules, to make sure that you keeping everything tidy and all sorts of stuff. I'm peeping the game on how it works. I'm watching how they move because I see what's happening, you know. But it's very, they got all these rules. It ain't. How can I say? It's like one thing. It could look on the outside looking in, everything looked perfect, but I feel personally that when people look at me when I'm there, they're waiting to see if I'm going to do the things necessary to maintain the area so that they can rat you out. Because that's another thing that people do. They'll call different people to rat you out and say, "Oh, you left your trash over there." Because all right, the way it looks is like this. If your house, right? If you got trash all in front of your house and the neighbor house over there is clean and everything is nice, they'll rat you out. They'll call the HOA on you and report you, talking about, "Oh, you left your trash can," or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. Oh, you didn't mow your lawn. You know, oh, his lawn, he didn't mow his lawn. It's affecting my peace because my lawn is mowed and he got some weeds. They'll report you over little things like that. Those are the little things that you got to be concerned about when you live in them areas, because they want you to maintain the community vibe. So it's really, that's why when you have a house, it's good to live at least, how can I say, at least 2 acres from other people, to me. Because I don't even like living next to nobody. But sometimes you have to, right? Well, city people, listen, in New York, most people live in apartments, and if they do have a house, they're renting the house or a section of the house. So normally, under normal circumstances, they don't really do all that extra work that a homeowner is doing, or someone who's leasing a house is doing in a particular area where you're required to do all those different tasks. Because they normally have surfaces that come out to mow the lawn, to cut the hedges and do all these different types of tasks to maintain the community. They normally have other people that come out to do those things. So people in New York, they're not accustomed to doing those things because you don't have to. You know what I mean? So when they get to those areas, now they got to do all those tasks, you know? Somebody had asked, do I recycle? No. No. That's not required. That's not required. But if I had to, it would be a pain because I'm not accustomed to doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just accustomed to, once you have trash, just throw the trash out. You know what I mean? But you could recycle if you want. Like if that's something that you do, you could do that. If you choose to recycle, you can do that. But I don't personally do that, so. Said, hold on, somebody says, nah, I grew up in a house in Coney Island. We had to take care of the block, or sanitation would issue tickets. Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same thing that I'm talking about. Like if you don't maintain, listen, even if the house is your house, you own the house, you still have to maintain a certain level of cleanliness because it helps everybody. And I understand that. I'm not fighting against that. But what I'm saying is when the way they enforce it is if you don't do something, you'll get fines issued. hmm That's like, let's say it snows, right? It snows. You have to remove that snow. So if you don't do it and somebody end up hurting themselves, then what? You know what I mean? So you got to really think about that. So there's certain things you got to maintain. And a lot of times people are lazy. They don't want to mow the lawn. They don't want to properly take out their trash and stuff like that. You have to put your trash in a certain area. There's a lot of different things. And if you're not accustomed to doing that, then guess what? You're going to get in trouble. You know? So I peep all of that stuff. I'm reading all the PDF files, everything about everything, man, because I want to make sure that I'm on point so that people ain't ratting me out and snitching. You know? You said it's the same in the city. Depends on where you from, though. If you, like I said, me coming from the hood, we didn't do none of that. You know what I mean? You might be the type of person. Look, if you live in, what is that? Rice and what? She's asking me if I want some food. You could get my own. Let me see what they got here. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's chicken and broccoli? Yeah, I want that. Let me get that. The rice. The rice with whatever that is right there. Yeah, so like my point that I was making is this, right? The small one. I'm now trying this stuff. I don't know if it's good or not. Yeah. So like I was saying, right? And some of this stuff. What is this?
This is stir fry rice.
Yeah, whatever's in here. I want whatever that is. Right? We didn't even eat no breakfast or nothing, so yeah, so my point is this, right? Me moving down there, I'm coming from the hood. We don't mow no lawn. We don't mow no lawn. Nobody ain't in the hood mowing lawn. Now, I know how to do all of that stuff because obviously when I worked for New York City Housing Authority as a caretaker, you had to mow lawn. You had to cut hedges. You had to deal with sanitation. You had to deal with keeping up with the cleanliness of the property. So all of that stuff I already know. You know what I mean? It's just that when you are in cities and the apartments and all this other stuff, you don't do stuff like that. So you're not accustomed to that. Now, if you are the type of person that was always raised in a house environment or raised where your mom made you mow the lawn and that's where you come from, then of course you're accustomed to that life. So you just know it. You know what I mean? But somebody who wasn't raised like that, they don't know nothing about that. You know? That's all I'm saying. You know? Yeah, that's what I want, some of that chicken and broccoli. That stuff is looking good right there. I ain't gonna hold you, man. And I'm hungry too. We ain't eat no breakfast. We just got up and just went out and started taking care of business. Yeah, just wrap it up. I'm gonna tear that mess up. Yeah, so You have to follow the rules at the end of the day, bro. Like seriously, you have to follow the rules. You got to do what you got to do when it comes to maintaining the property. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no problem doing what I got to do. I just don't want people be snitching because the environment. It looked like one of them kind of environments where people watch every little thing you do to the T to see if you put your trash in the right place, did you mow your lawn? It's like one of them type of things, man. I don't know, man. I have to be there a little longer to really find out how it worked, but it just looked like people nosy, bro. And I'm pretty sure that's how it is everywhere. I don't like nosy people. You know what I mean? But the way it looked to me, it's like there's no action there. There's no action. So the slightest little thing will have the neighbors looking. Like the other night, right? When we was in North Carolina, my wife accidentally pressed the button on the car key and it made the car just started honking, right? Yo, it was so loud, bro. It was so loud because the neighborhood is ultra quiet. You can't hear nothing. Like it's ultra quiet, super peaceful. But it woke everybody up, bro. You looking at people's houses, lights are turning on. People literally looking out their window like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, damn, they woke up that fast? Let me see what y'all saying. Have you ever tried alkaline food? Bam, I'm just interested in eating whatever food I can eat. I don't care about no alkaline this or alkaline that or all this other mess. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's food, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be ultra perfect. You know what I mean? Only thing I had that's alkaline is fruits and water and whatnot. That's about it, bro. You know? Huh?
They put up the chicken yet.
I just can't wait to just start riding my scooter around, bro. I gotta find the paths where I can ride my scooter, man. Because the roads out there is ultra dark in North Carolina. Ultra dark, bro. And that's perfect for me because that allowed me to actually ride my scooter at night. But the thing is, nobody's outside at night. There's nobody. Listen, if you from New York and you move to North Carolina, certain parts, right? If you're not the type of person that's accustomed to that lifestyle of just being quiet, everything laid back, you'll be bored. But see me, I like that kind of lifestyle. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with that. So for me, it's perfect because that allows me to get more work done doing content. Because like I said, there's no noise. It's ultra peaceful. I like it like that, fam. Ringo seems so happy shopping at Walmart, just enjoying fresh air. I'm not at Walmart right now. It's just a supermarket. But when I was in North Carolina, the Walmart that I was at, that was my first time ever shopping at Walmart. And I like the store already compared to like a Target and all those other stores. I mean, those stores is good too. I like Target, but the Walmart store has everything, you know? And to be honest with you, let me see. When it comes to like the friendliness of workers, it's totally different in North Carolina. I can tell you, in my opinion, it's actually better than New York. Sad to say, you know? You said, let me answer this question. Somebody says, what you do, Ringo, if your girls prefers gangsters and thugs? Then they're gonna have to learn the lessons the hard way. I don't really care. See, here's the problem. A lot of y'all have to understand, right? When it comes to raising daughters, right? All you can do is give them the game. All you can do is tell them what's right from wrong. That's all you can do. So if any of my daughters want to go and choose some bum thug Pookie and Ray Ray after I done told her to settle with a quality man like her father, then that's her problem. She's gonna learn the hard way. And there's nothing that can be done about that. It's like, I'm not gonna sit there worrying about what my daughter is doing all day. And that's what a lot of people do. You have to let them grow up, you know? When it comes to parenting, all you could do is instill the values in them. You know what I mean? So I don't sit around worrying about if she's gonna choose a bad guy. If she do, that's her problem. She's gonna learn the hard way. You know what I mean? It's not for you to worry about. It's not for you to be worrying about what your children is doing all day. All I can do is instill values in my daughters. That's it. If she go out there and act the fool, that's her problem. If she go out there and get pregnant out of wedlock, that's her problem, not mine. All you can do is point them in the right direction. That's all you can do. But I'm not there to walk them and drag them. I'm not doing all of that. Listen, if my daughters is watching me and they see how their father is, right? I don't like this angle when it's like this. I like it here. But when I have it here, people think I'm filming them, and I'm not filming them, you know, but I prefer the camera like this. If my daughters see that I'm a good father, and they see that I'm providing, doing what I gotta do, and she end up getting with a bum, a thug, some old Pookie and Ray Ray in and out of prison, and she make that choice, that's her problem. There's nothing I could do about it. Seriously. Because as a father, all you could do is just instill values in your children and just hope that they just do the right thing and lead by example. So if I'm leading by example and she still want to go and follow the bad side, there's nothing I could do about it, man. And I think that a lot of times parents they be stressing themselves out when it comes to raising kids, and you can't be doing that. You got to let them just live their life, man. That's it. You got to let your kids just live their life. Let them make their mistakes. I mean, you could guide them and show them, but at the end of the day, they got to make their mistakes. You know? Now, do I want them to end up with some bum? Of course not. Would I feel some type of way? Of course I would. But hey, that's her choice. There's nothing I could do about it. And the reason why there's nothing I could do about it is because of the culture we live in today. It ain't like back in the day where a father had power to just get that shotgun and just pull up on a brother and be like, yo, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, and just take him out. You can't do that today. You're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get locked up. So, you know, what else am I going to do? All I can do is just hope for the best. If I could do things my way, trust and believe. Ain't no way nobody gonna be able to just come to one of my daughters and just act up. You ain't gonna be able to do that. If I control the rules and it's me, I'm controlling the rules, fam, there's no way you're gonna be able to just do what you wanna do. It's not gonna happen. But again, we live in a culture where you gotta follow rules, you gotta follow the laws. Trust me, every dude that's listening to this live know what I'm talking about. If you could do things your way as a father, trust me, I know you would. But you got to be concerned about prison time. You got to be prepared and know what it is. Now, is it worth it? Is it worth going to prison because you don't want your daughter to be with a certain guy? You going to take him out? Now you in prison? That's dumb. I ain't doing that stupidness. If she want to be, if any of my daughters want to be a knucklehead and get with some clown and go out there and ruin their life, that's their problem, bro. It is what it is. Because a lot of times, and I see this all over social media, people be like, yo, it's the parents' fault. No, it's not. These kids make their choice, man. Listen, once your children get to a certain age, you can't keep looking at them as children. Remember, we had that conversation in my other video. Remember. That's the shopping cart so far. You know what I mean? Got a few things in here. You know, just a little something, something. You know. And to all the people that keep looking up in my damn nose when I'm streaming, bro. Like, I don't understand you folks. I had some clown the other day. I'm streaming. He's like, yo, Ringo, you need to check your nose before you go live. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, man? Like, checking my nose. Listen, I'm a man. I don't got no damn time to be checking my nose, bro. I don't care about, listen, I don't care about how I look. My job is just to do the content. People are watching the videos. That's it. Yeah, the dude was like, he was like, yo, check your nose. I'm like, why you in my nose, bro? Like, you wildin', bro. Crazy, man. Not, let me see. Prices gotta be better than New York. In North Carolina, the cost of food is way better than New York. Everything in New York is expensive, bro. Like, seriously, man. Everything is expensive down here. That's why I'm glad I moved to North Carolina. Yeah, the dude was in my live stream. He was like, yo, check your nose before you go live. I'm like, listen, fam, I don't care. I'm just doing content. Anybody that's watching inside somebody's nose, you're a weirdo, bro. Like, seriously. Like, how could you even see inside my nose while I'm streaming? like that don't even make no sense, bro. Let me see what they saying. Yeah, you can't look at your daughters. Listen, once your children reach a certain age, I already done told you this, the age of consent. Once they reach the age of consent, you can't look at them as little kids no more. Even if they're your children, you can't. You got to look at them as young adults. And you got to treat them that way. Because if you treat them like kids, then guess what? They're never going to grow up. You got to make them make their mistakes. You got to make them do what they got to do so that they can live their life. That's it. I'm not going to worry about young people making bad mistakes, bro. As a parent, all you're supposed to do is just instill the values in your children. That's it. You teach them right from wrong. You lead by example. Once they get of age and they make their own choices, if they make bad choices, they got to live with those consequences. But I cannot be there worrying about them all day. And a lot of times parents be worrying about their kids all day, getting stressed and going crazy. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. I remember when I was a teenager. I knew what I was doing. I knew right from wrong. I had values. You know what I mean? And when I did wrong, I knew what it was. So nobody could tell me that these young people today don't know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know right from wrong. That's why if you commit a crime, you get tried as an adult. They not playing with you. So it is what it is, man. Same thing if you have sons. You got to put values in your sons, or else they're going to end up in a penitentiary. You know? Let's see.
No, Jared, sort of.
Oh, Jared. Oh, yeah.
You said living in the South is going to make you less aggressive. Trust me when I tell you, coming from DC to Texas changed me. I mean, being that I'm from New York, I think I'm going to always be how I am. Because it's like, how can I say? When you out there, right? You got to get accustomed to how people is, because I understand what you're saying, but when you out there, you're gonna still have that New York in you. Like, in other words, being on edge, because you never know what people plotting and planning. That's just the way it is. If you're from New York, you gotta keep your eyes open to me. But the people over there is totally different. They're different, you know. But we have to register now, so we're gonna pretty much sign off just now and whatnot. But I want to do some work while I'm out here because I gotta keep doing content. You know what I mean? But I hope y'all like these particular videos. Make sure you get the likes up and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know? Yeah, New York instincts never change. That's what I'm saying. No matter where you go, you're gonna still be like, you know, that's how you're gonna always be. And you're gonna be ready to flip on somebody if they get out of pocket. That's just the way you are if you're from New York. If somebody crossed the line in disrespect, you're gonna check them on the drop of a dime. You know? Yeah. Why I think New York girls act the way they do? Man, it's a difficult question because it's the culture out here, man. It's the culture. It's toxic. You know what I mean? Not all New York ladies act the same. You got some of them that have brains. You got some of them that are decent. They, you know what I mean? And it also depends what environment you're from. If you're from a fucked up environment, then yeah, you're gonna have a lot of toxic activity around you that's gonna shape the way you think. You know what I mean? You hanging around all the wrong people, hanging around the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they're gonna have you all jacked up. You know, a lot of the women gonna be masculine rather than feminine. They ain't gonna know how to communicate with a man. It's just gonna be a mess. You know? So I'm gonna pretty much sign off, fam, cause we pretty much at the end. We getting ready, so I want to pretty much see what I can do here. They packing up this stuff. And also, it doesn't matter if there's a father in the home. It don't matter if there's a father in the home. Girls will still be aggressive, masculine, if they in New York in the wrong environment. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely enjoy that broccoli and stuff. You know? I gotta get me one of them handheld things because it's like, so I can hold the camera good, bro. Yeah, so we're gonna come back later on. I'm gonna do some more live shows and whatnot, doing what I gotta do. Somebody said, how come you ain't helping her? Fam, I'm working. I'm working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my arm is good. It's just that I don't like to keep doing this over and over. I keep switching my hand every minute. And because I know I'm shaking the camera. And I don't know how it's coming out. It's gonna probably be shaky and whatnot. So I don't know. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. You know what I'm saying? Something different. Someone said that, who? I don't know. Let me see. And another thing that I noticed about North Carolina, it's like the weather is unpredictable, bro. Like seriously, man. 1 minute it was sunny, 80 something degrees, and then it just started pouring rain. Like out of nowhere. You saw the clouds coming in, and the rain just came down. So it be wildin', bro. So hey, I'm gonna shut it down, man. Y'all take care. Make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'll catch y'all later on, man. So y'all take care. If you supported the show, I'll shout you out in the next stream. You know what I mean? Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Yeah, man. Real excited. we heading back because we have to pack, and then we heading back. And once I head back, I'm gonna pretty much just be down there. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be putting in work, like seriously. Like y'all gonna see an overdose of content, like overdose of content. I'm gonna be pushing content all day. You know what I mean? So hey, get ready for that. You know, don't get left behind when I start going live, bro. Right? Because I'm gonna have different studios in different parts of the house. It's gonna be wild. You know? But yeah. So we'll talk more later on, man, because we got to do some more runs, and then I might go live again outside. I like doing these kind of shows. Yeah, North Carolina weather is unpredictable. You got to really watch the weather and the rain in North Carolina is wild, bro. Like you couldn't even see nothing while driving. Couldn't see the road, bro. It was like the rain was coming down as if though somebody had a fire hose on, pouring down on your car, bro. Couldn't see anything. Even with the wipers going like this, you still couldn't see anything, man. And yo, we're gonna start back our Twitch series, so look out for that. We ain't forget about Twitch Boss. So to all the Twitch Boss fans out there, the Steven Twitch Boss, we're gonna be covering that story. We're gonna do a full investigation on that. So get ready for that, right? We're gonna be going live. We're gonna review the way I'm gonna do it is like this. I'm gonna review all of the videos that I've done on the series, all of the videos. I'm gonna review all of them, and we're gonna go through them, we're gonna react to them, and we're gonna try to put the puzzles together. And then we're gonna look at new content regarding the wife, because the wife is a suspect in his death, bro. I really believe that she took him out. But we're gonna cover that in other videos. So hey, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I gotta pay the bills, man. So hey, peace and blessings, everybody. I'm out, y'all. Peace.